Sometimes parents will say, I'm just going to let my child fail. That is, he's not cleaning his room. I'm going to just let him live in a messy room. Or he's not doing well at school. I'm tired of the tension that's creating. I'm just going to let him fail at school. Let's talk about that. And I want you to understand when it works and when it doesn't, because we call that natural consequences. Natural consequences when children learn from life. You're riding on a skateboard on the road, you're being silly, and you fall off and hurt yourself. You're probably not going to be silly like that again. You learn from life. Now, it is a good consequence to use with children to let them fail if they're internally motivated to change. So a child who stays up late at night, who normally gets good grades, but on this night stays up late and then doesn't study, goes to class the next day, fails the test, is going to say to himself, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to study. And so that child learns from that mistake and doesn't do it again. Or the child who likes to be neat and live in a neat room messes it up, and a parent says, I'm just going to let him live that way. Then it works because the child goes in and says, I'm not going to live this way, and they clean up the mess. But sometimes children don't learn, and so they learn how to be a failure at school, or they learn how to be messy in their lives. And in that case, if they don't have internal motivation to change, then we have to move to a different consequence. And that consequence parents don't like. That consequence is more parental control. We need to come alongside a child to help them be successful. So we help them clean up their room. That we stay on them to clean up the room if we want to choose that as a area for them to do. Or we help them to be successful at school by setting up some communication between the school and the parent. And we help them to get the jobs done. Or a child says, I have a project due tomorrow. And we go, that's a big project. So we stay up late at night till midnight getting the project done. Child takes it in the next day, gets a B. The child's learning something in those situations. The child is learning that, yes, they can do it. Right now they need help and support, but they're learning how to be successful. And so that's what we teach with More Parental Control. More Parental Control is a very powerful tool, especially in the young teenage years when children tend to be more emotionally driven in their decision making. So be sure to use it wisely. It's an important tool, and you'll need some of the other tools we talk about in these videos in order to do that well. So you don't always nagging children, but we're helping them to grow and come alongside them, hold them accountable, be their coach, and so on. But that's when you use natural consequences. For more biblical parenting tips, follow me here.